It reminds me of how 4th grade took forever and how I pissed myself in first. I think of it whenever I reminisce over what I've done, the remnants of K through 12. All the early mornings, the cramped hands, the way we held our pencils so closely to the page. Jump to freshman year, how long I thought it would be until I was done with this shit. That was until I was finally done with this shit. I watched eggs hatch along my trip. They remind me that I miss when I was just a chick, and that in order for birds to fly free, they must split from the mama's nest. Scary? Yes, and at this point I find it hard to confess that it makes me cry. But then I walked across the stage, the world's eyes on me, my adult shoulders, the world lies on me. I feel it, it's here, it's so real, it's unreal. It's become hard to conceal the melancholy and joy this has contained. Through these 4 years that I had remained a teenager, confused about my purpose, which was never explained, before I was ready to accept that I would miss this. This hole of hell I was so ready to dismiss. Now so eager but so sad, what is this? This stage made in the name of my fame, these silken robes that have made me so tame. I never expected a square hat was all that I needed to shape me into an adult. I remember middle school, but even more, I remember middle schoolers. I remember how taken back I was once I realized that kids are crueler than cruel. I felt stabbed during the week, and the weekends would heal those wounds all better. I remember that middle school comedy was the best kind of comedy. It was like the remedy to homework was the entity of laughter. Middle school comedy was the frenemy of classrooms. The clock flew gracefully, but the teacher chewed angrily at our stupid middle school jokes. They were funny back then, and now it's funny again, because I remember back when we used to say we'd spend an eternity in those 5 days until we didn't, until I realized I'd say goodbye to my high school in just 5 days. Middle school was hard. That was when the pressure started to tear me apart, when I was defined by my social cube instead of my heart. But oh, the laughs we shared over hot and juicy middle school farts. Through all these ups and downs, I'm ready for the army of caps and gowns, a soldier's graduation day, 12 years of work to finally close the curtain on this play, and the applause is real. I can hear it, the voices of my family cheering on my spirit. Where are they in this concert of former students who sing so happily together for one last time? One last time, as the group, the gang, the clique. And then it finally clicks. School was a blooming flower that smelled like first grade piss and middle school farts. Scary phone calls and literary arts are a thing of the past, something we've passed, and now it's time to start something new. Something few can say in utter truth is that they won't miss a single thing from this 12-year journey, and that they aren't suffering the least bit of fear. Certainly, I know I'm not alone in the anxiety that comes with buying homes, working 9 to 5. It sounds tedious, it seems scary, maybe a little boring, or maybe very, but one thing's for sure, that I'll never forget the love and merry that we made in this, our home, our nest, our own, our quest, to finally grow up and see the world from the stage of this blown-up auditorium, in this fortitude of glorious achievement, to feel the scrolls of my labor being placed into my hand, with my friends, my class. One last time we stand together, in unison. We won't peak here. If I never get to see you again, I promise I won't forget you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for walking with me, for sharing one last night together as a family.